Let's see. We are now live. Participants. Look at that. Just us.
Nobody there.
Look at that. That's handy.
Okay.
All right, well, if you want to do the official stuff there,
We're on the record?
No,
Okay,
yes, we
we're
are.
on the record. I'm Attorney Gary Oberst. I'll be the hearing officer today. To my right, Representative Steve Norwalk is John Ducky. Is our zoning inspector. If anybody can hear me through this mess. The procedure I will follow is the city will present its findings. The respondents will have an opportunity to be heard, and I'll hear any interested party. And then we'll try to come to a resolution that satisfies everyone. If not, I'll make a decision, which may or may not satisfy anyone. The first matter we have before us is 66 Taylor Avenue.
that is correct.
And for the record, you are
Peter Sosno, owner.
Peter Sosno. Okay. I don't have I don't need service. I just
Right, yeah.
I need you're on. Tell me.
Oh, mine. All right, fair enough. All right, so this is a continuation from our item that was on August 26th. And basically it was a operation of contractor storage in a residential zone. And the decision rendered was that in 2 weeks, there had to be either complete resolution or substantial progress. A $500 fine was assessed, but if there was substantial improvement or completion, then we would contemplate where to go from there. So what I have, and I'll start
Hold on
sharing.
one second.
Yeah, sure. I'm just setting it up electronically here.
Okay.
Okay. So here's the photos which I have. Here's the hard copies here. But photos that I have slowly maturely. And I'm sure these aren't going to be orientated properly. Of course they're not. So this was on 8/31. This was the Monday after our hearing.
Yeah.
And yeah, all the large machinery is gone. The dump trucks have been removed. You know, very, very minor stuff left. Wheelbarrow. I don't know if it's several. There's only two. And then follow up. Still nothing there. Actually, these are all down to passenger vehicles and the lawnmower. So this is very good progress. I think we've gotten to the point where if you wish us to, I have to monitor the next door property anyway. Sure. For the grass that needs to grow. I don't know if you remember that item where there was there's some parking in the front setback, and there's grass that has to be planted for that. Peter owns that property as well, so I have to be by there anyway. If anything crops up of any note, I'll.
Right, but as far as this is concerned,
Yeah.
with substantial progress, and
Yeah.
that what I said I was asking for.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know if that's the exact word on your decision there, but I'm pretty sure that's where we're headed.
I don't see a recommendation by staff here.
Oh, there it is down there.
Okay, so we're looking to continue. We don't need to continue saying it's.
No, right. So that if it did
I
have,
want to keep it.
I would keep the file open, and that if it goes the other direction, then probably then I can easily put it back on.
Okay, so then I'm going to leave the fine pending.
Right.
And not assess it at this point. Since the threat of the fine seemed to do a job.
There.
Sure. Thank you.
Whatever.
Thanks.
You did it without me, with me, I don't care.
Well.
Okay, that's fine.
We'll move everything.
Okay. So we have compliance, that is what you're saying.
Right, as I say, there is, you just, I gotta just be monitoring it, and I have to be next door anyway.
Sure.
Okay.
One question on the one truck, 1 ton.
Yep.
There was one there.
Yeah, so there was
one
one, there's
commercial,
one
that is
pickup
allowed.
truck. Yeah, that's allowed. There's one pickup.
Right,
truck.
there's one right there.
This. photo,
Right,
yeah,
that is the truck that.
That's
may be
fine.
there. I don't know.
That's fine. That's allowed.
That's it.
One.
Right.
one vehicle under a 1 ton
Under 1
capacity
ton.
is allowed in any
No problem.
residential zone.
Right.
Yeah, so that's not.
That should be fine, because that will be parked
Yeah,
there. I just want to get clarification.
yeah, you're good. That would be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, and again, it was always the
Yeah, sure.
big stuff. That was the.
So
I
are we
appreciate that.
keeping this,
It's all, if you want, I think the term we've used in the past is removed from the hearing process, but the file remains open for monitoring.
so, okay,
What, the only question I would have about that is that, then it just goes on indefinitely?
Well, we would go back, because I'm really going back to watch the one next door,
yeah,
and
we
then.
have to have a time limit, I think you're right.
That's what I'm thinking, it's almost better to close it,
Okay.
resolve it, and then if there's a violation, you start again, but, because you're gonna be out
I
next
don't
door.
know if there's a violation. Because I suspended the fine. I wouldn't bring that, but, $500, I can come up with that easily, okay.
Yeah, if we need to do it later, that's an easy one to come up with, that's not.
All right, we'll take this, property in compliance, fine removed. There we go.
Thank you.
Okay. Case dismissed. It's dismissed.
Fair enough.
Very much.
Yeah.
Okay, if you show up before me again, this will all be in front of me in a
Yeah.
library.
Sure.
It sounds like,
Understood.
good job, okay.
All right. And just put this together really quick there, Peter, and I
Sure,
will
take your time.
guide you outside there.
Okay.
And we. This for later. Closed. All right, Peter.
Thanks.
Hey, thanks for coming in.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Have a good
Thank
day.
you.
Thank you. I'll up it over this.
John, we're going to move to this pretty quick. Getting back to the real world, huh? Starting to accomplish things. I have clients coming into my office now. 4 months, nobody came into the office, signed a few wills in our parking lot. That was about it.
I had my first meeting in here the other day, since whenever, February or March, whenever it was.
Yeah. So is Aileen going now, or she's?
She hasn't officially put her paperwork in, but it's supposedly this week, so. I think next week might be her last week or the week after,
Okay,
because her husband's heading down South Carolina soon. So.
this, you know she's coming, or he's gonna give her forwarding address? Every time my wife says, I'm leaving, I said, I'll change, don't leave. No, I'm just gonna start. Oh, okay.
Okay. So he's not there yet, but he wasn't supposed to be here until 3:15, 3:20, so a couple of minutes there.
It's just Baxter.
Yes.
Osborne is gonna show up.
Osborne he's not gonna be here. He sent me his, the attorney Grenier sent me his request for a continuance.
So why don't we do that?
If you want to do that, we can jump and do that. Now we'll move on to 48 Osborne. All right. Let me just get this out. And I'll go back here. Okay. This is a brand new one. This one we've never seen before.
Wow, how exciting.
Hey, there you go.
Okay, but he's asking for a continuance, so
Right.
I'm not gonna not grant it. So we're not gonna go through the
Okay.
violations.
Well, I was gonna go through the notification,
Okay.
just so we get that they were notified. So for notification purposes, and just so you can see how this came, how we got it, this is the complaint that was filed, it was, by staff. And,
Guys are out there, you can stop the attack.
but they didn't have to for us. So that's the owner of record, which is an LLC, Osborne Avenue LLC.
I can see that. Very impressed.
Well, I've got it here too, if you want. I just figured you want to see the hard document.
Yeah, I just-
I do have it here as well.
Well, the print is large enough.
I am. Let's see here. And then, okay, slow, yeah, there. we go. And then the next page is the LLC from the Connecticut Concord site to show the order. Yeah, the LLC member is Ronald Montross. And so the notice was sent to the owner of record there, and just subsequent the citation as well, the LLC, and also our constable also delivered, and as soon as the constable delivered the citation, Attorney Grenier was pretty quick and immediately asked for.
Okay, so how much time do you need?
He was, he said, I think he said a couple of weeks on it. 2 weeks would be more than sufficient because this is a very simple violation. Shouldn't be more than,
It just says, I'm asking for.
oh, but adjustment. I mean, be realistic, you have a game for them. It's like, let it go.
I don't know how to make the noise stop. There.
Yeah, I mean, it should take no more than a couple weeks to, if nothing else, get a game plan together. This is parking in front setback, so this shouldn't be, this isn't rocket science. I'll do it.
Same guy thing you did in this. Explain it again. It's like wants immediate attention.
Oh, I know
But
those
he
folks.
pays his bills, so you gotta balance these things out. Continued 2 weeks. So you're gonna need written notice of service.
Yeah, I'll still do the service and the written notice, and I'm also in contact with Attorney Grenier. He's been speaking to. Yeah. I'll give Dave a call before I come out there.
Voicemail on 2 missed calls. Nothing that you're all at once.
That's no true there, that's previous decision. Anything about it.
The number you have dialed is not in service.
Really?
Be sure you have the right number in mind and have dialed it correctly. This is a recording.
There's a number he called me on, and he said, use this number. I was using this number. One more time.
The number you have dialed.
I'm gonna double check my phone, just be on the safe side, but this is definitely the number he got. There you go, yeah. might be the one. That work? All right.
Hello, what door am I supposed to be at?
Number 18 there, Dave.
No, I'm at door number 2.
Oh, okay. Come all the way around by the loading dock.
Yeah, sure.
And
Is that on the parking lot side of the building or the road side of the building?
it's on the, well, it's by the parking lot by the road. It's on Eversley side.
Okay, so it's opposite the health department, I'm on the, yeah, okay.
You're on the other side of the building. I'll be out there waiting for you.
Okay.
Yep. I know, let's make a deal. We are recording, so and you're just gonna be on one of the blue chairs here.
Hello. Okay. Blue chair.
Yep. All right, we'll get you up on the screen here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, somebody else.
Do we have actually? No, we still just have.
Yeah, John, probably next time, probably better to pause the recording after. To pause it.
I thought we knew the reason we couldn't do that. We thought of last time.
We'll talk about that.
I'll talk about it. Okay.
Well, not for me, but you just pause the pointing file while he appears and then everybody walks away. It's fine.
Trying to figure out who that might be.
The reporter.
Oh, it is okay.
Well, I don't want to talk to another reporter. Jesus.
All right.
They don't have anything good to say about me. They can't even properly report on a shooting down the street for me.
All right. Let's see what we have. Get you up here.
Baxter.
There we go. Okay. So this one here is from a while ago. I think the last time that we.
You are, sir, for the record.
David also, one of the two property owners.
This is 56 Baxter Drive.
Correct. And this is one that I think the last time we were here was back in January.
Yeah.
This was to, I got some photos here.
Basically, nobody liked my boats and he wanted me to put up a fence.
We got to put up screening for some recreational vehicles, boats. This is what the yard originally looked like.
Well, don't leave the fence in that shot.
There you go. That was what it originally looked like. I'm going to get upside down here because the thing just doesn't like me at the moment. Oh. There we go. And so this is back in February, and this is August. And
You know, a newer photo than that one? Boats in the water.
that's more. I do have a couple more.
Well, Oh, that was a couple days ago.
That was a couple days ago, right? That was 9 on the 3rd.
Yeah.
And yeah, that has to be,
That's
those
not
have
there.
to be behind it. It's not there anymore,
No.
correct? Yep. There you go, it's gone.
Yeah.
Then that was about, the trailer is what it was on.
Yep.
So it's gone and it's out. So the only thing we have to,
I see, any objection to any of these pictures?
so basically, we just want to make sure that we keep the boats behind the fence.
Yeah.
And the trailers as well.
Yeah.
And other than that, he did what we needed to do, which was put up the fence with screening. We don't regulate the color of the screening or anything like that. It just has to be screened.
So, okay, so he did everything, so why do you have to come back?
Because it was in front of you before and we continued it.
Oh,
And if he had gotten it up by March, I think it was,
okay, so
we
just
would have,
still out.
yeah.
So one is behind the fence and one's on the other side?
No, they're all behind the fence.
No, they're all behind the fence.
So you're in compliance, is what I'm hearing.
I see a trailer on one side and then a boat on the other side.
Yeah, the
Trail's not there.
yeah, it's been removed.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's why we wanted to make sure you were here, so we just drive home the point that everything's gotta be behind the fence.
Okay, so as specified.
There's the other sheet there, I believe.
Yes, we don't have to pay for This is the old one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the
Over there. Oh, that's on me. That is on me. Oh, here it is. It's under, I got caught out of the picture.
I found it amusing. You came by and took photos while I was building the fence.
I think I may have, yeah, I think I did. The first photo was when you were actually building it. So there's about good proof that you can get, or it was being built.
That's my lobster slash mooring boat.
Oh, you're good. You brought some lobster too.
Can't catch any this year. The water's too hot.
Corporation compliance case dismissed.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And guess you're the next person from my neighborhood.
What's that?
Guess you're on to the next person.
Oh, no, your neighborhood's not, you're the only one from today.
Oh, really? We got everybody else on?
Yeah, from today.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, like
check back,
20, yeah, like 20 of us.
check back in a couple weeks. Thank you for coming in,
You're
Dave.
welcome.
Yeah, I gotta walk you on out there.
One good thing about the mask is nobody can see me yawn.
Yeah, you need an eye mask so when I close my eyes.
So we got one left.
Just a way to pause the recording.
Okay, we are back on the record there.
Okay, and now we're gonna go off the record. We have nobody scheduled for 4 o'clock. We'll be back on the record at 4 o'clock.
Very good. Back on, and we are back alive.
Okay, we're back on the record. The next matter before us is 5 AKA 7L Street.
That is correct.
The respondent is not here.
Right, the respondent's not here. There's your summary sheet. That's the decision form. This is a new one.
We got notice?
Yep, I got them all here. We got to start from the beginning, unfortunately. This is a new one.
Yeah.
So here's the initial, again, similar situation, 48 Osborne. That was from our inspector. And so that was the initial complaint. And I have that on here, so let me scroll this up a little bit here. Oh, my bad, my bad. Why did that stop? Doesn't matter, we'll get back on. Okay, and here we go. So this is that's the initial complaint. There is the next page will be, actually I got all the pages on that complaint here. The nature of it is the fact they're using a vacant property for storage of contractor vehicles and equipment and some materials. And this is the owner of record, Gonzalez Landscaping Incorporated, so that's there. And this is the notice, which we have the green card here. And then to the same ownership, the citation, coming down slowly but surely. There we go. And that. And we have service by Constable Bondi there. And this is just an overall view. This is kind of like a just in case the photo there was a little confusing. But this is what the situation is, a lot clearer on this aerial photo.
Yeah.
Oh, here.
So this is vacant property.
Right. And the last thing I want to point out is, I mean, we got a bunch of pictures there showing pretty much, this one here, they didn't have the trucks on, they didn't have the trucks in the front, but they had them on the side. Excavator and small dump truck. Went by on the 3rd. There were no vehicles there. They could have easily just been off the property, could have been out. This is really getting annoying. But they have some equipment here, light equipment, and they still have a large pile of material and rocks. Whoops, did the wrong one. Sorry, everybody. There we go. Large pile
Where are
of
you
rocks.
looking from on this picture?
On that picture, this is on the corner, so they'd be coming in,
Oh.
looking along here.
I see.
Yeah, it's right, that bend, as you go down south on that bend is, it dumps you out onto Bartlett, which is right next to New Canaan. If I throw a rock from that property, it didn't Canaan Avenue, to be honest. And last but not least, the last item I want to present is, now they do have.
So we take aerial photos, how did we get this?
Oh, that's from that's in-house. That's the company that we use from the state collection of aerial photos. We have our own, and we also have that from the state GIS.
Oh, so, because it seems like sometimes you have a hard time getting a picture.
Yeah, sometimes the state's works better, sometimes ours works better. It's we gotta look at both of them.
Okay,
So in this case, the state one worked pretty good.
yeah.
So the last thing I'll point out, they did pull a permit for a new single-family residence back in April of 2019. However, they have not acted upon this
Right.
at all because I don't know if they were aware of it, but we do have the policy here that if you have an open permit to develop a site, that does lend itself to potentially putting some contractors' vehicles there.
Right.
Because you're developing the site.
Sure.
But there's been this was the only thing that's been done, was they obtained this approval. They have not pulled any building permits, anything like that.
Okay.
So they've just been basically storing items there.
Right.
And this is the first time it's in front of you. So they're not here. I haven't gotten any contact, whether via voicemail, phone, or email. So we're looking at minimum for the file to be upheld, and we could monitor to see if they may have gotten these notices, and the reason that there's the most recent photo, I think it's more coincidence than anything else, but maybe they got a notice and they're clearing out. There's a possibility there.
Well, how much time do you want to give them? Since this has been going on for like.
Well, we do like this. We're going on this. I think it came in March. I believe was the.
Okay. And there's always the COVID.
They're going to use that. Yeah, exactly. So, you want to do I think if we did 30 days and they were still in the same boat, then I think that's more than reasonable, then at that point to hammer home a fine. You know, and then, but then also it could just be a chance if they're nothing stored there anymore, then we don't have to come back.
Okay, excellent. All right, so if they show up, they couldn't do any better.
I know, I think this is the best that they were gonna get anyway.
Violation found. First time found. No fine this time. Continued 30 days. Need notice.
And we'll serve with Peter again.
All right.
So that's that there.
Wasn't very exciting day.
No, unfortunately not. This one, I'll be really honest, is more of a, definitely a house cleaning kind of agenda there, but this is, and we gotta do it, we gotta get it, so.
But we're now making progress. with that
Progress.
business.
Right. All right, so, we'll get this back up and we'll take this, off the,
You tell us your rating or something?
yeah, here we go. So we are, we have no other items, so, if, you wanna adjourn, we'll adjourn.
We'll adjourn.
Perfect, we are adjourned.